Says, Umakru Kayumim, Ashanuchi Behem Aidim. Yumim Kayumim, for the Kenstein, it could have said Yumim. Why does it say Kayum? Lalabo is Yid Alav Yidbais. So the Mura asks, Ve'ema Treiser Leiser. So we say also Treiser Leiser, which is the 13th and the 14th. Umar B'Shem Yitzchak, Yid Gimel Zman Kehila Lecholhi, V'loi Tzulich L'Rbiya. Yid Gimel is the 13th, is the Zman for everyone. And we don't need more. The Aimer Shiftzer V'Shitzer. So how about we say Shitzer, I think, is the 16th and the 17th. Yeah. After the Gemara, no. Every Shitzer. It says V'Lo it shouldn't be more. Now, Shmir Nachmani, my Tama, Oloi Mizmanayim. Lo Rav Shimon Nachmani. Why doesn't he say Mizmanayim from Zayitzat? Zmanam, Zmanayim, Loi Mashmalai. He doesn't dash in this whole thing of Zmanam, Zmanayim. But Rav Shem Barabe my Tama Loi Kayumim. As that you learned before, Kayum Ashenuchile Behem Aidim, the Yumim Kayumim. Umalach Ahila Doirisi. He'll tell you that it's basically said for the future generation. Yes. D'chsiv Umar Rabbe Babachuna Umar Rabbi Yochanan Shtayt Umar Rabbe Babachuna Babachuna Zide Rabbi Akiva. Where is it? Umalach Ahila Doirisi. Yeah. Umar Rabbe Babachuna Umar Rabbi Yochanan Zide Rabbi Akiva. This is what Rabbi Akiva said. Sitemur the Durish Zmanam Zonem. Al Chomam ein Koiden Oisa Elo Bizmana. The Chachomim zogen as nein. As merif es nur bizmanom. And that should nish, sorry about the English. We don't say zmanom, zmanayim. We learn gemur in English. Stefanski. Meis bei gaat de kasje vregen, maar heb je de Eimasai bezman shashunim ketikunem die Yisroel shelin al muslim. Then Eimasai, then is vus. Eimasai, then is
the village is when the village is allowed to read the Megillah earlier than the 14th.
Yeah. Bezman shashunim ketikunem Yisroel shelin al muslim. Basically, b'shas the best English standing. But bezman hazeh. Hoylem staklim boy, ain't koin oila bezman. These days in Gulis, because it's just we just read the Megillah. It's not we live the Megillah. We don't read it only at the right time.
So we look at the Megillah to calculate when Pesach is.
Yeah.
So we need to have a set time for that.
Yeah. Rav Asher kashalei the Ravida. Rav Asher noted a contradiction between the statement of Rabbi Yehuda in the Baraisa above and a statement of Rabbi Yehuda in the next Mishnah.
I think you.
In Megila Daf,
No, the English, it's weird. You went to Yiddish way. Yeah. It was one. Rabbi Yehuda Leva, go back here. Rabbi Yehuda Leva the man.
Rabbi Yehuda Leva the man, Leva the Rekiva. No, there's something in it. How is the light counter?
So now you go up here.
Ela Leva the Rabunim. Yeah, makes sense. Ela Leva the Rabunim. It's Masha Shunim Ketikunim. It's Ruba Shilim Aladmusam Mia Krinan. Tiyifte the Rabbi Yochanan Tiyifte. Zakasha Rabbi Yochanan. Umar Rabbe Babachuna, okay, yeah, I see it now. Umar Babachuna, Zide Rabbi Akiva Stemua. This is the opinion of Rabbi Akiva, the anonymous one. Abba Chachuman Amri, Abba Chachuman say, Bizman Hoyel Mistaklimba, in the current era, since people look at the day in which Megillah is read, Ein Koid No Lo Esed Ele Bizman, Val Wegen Dem, this is how we know when Pesach is. So the Gemara Tanya Namoche. We also learned the same thing. Omer Abida Aimesai. When are we lining the Megillah? Bizman Shashuna Ketikuna V'Yisru Shirin Al Musa. Is when the Beis Hamikdash is standing. Avazman Azeh Holim Staklim Ba. Since people look at the day which the Megillah is read, Ein Kohen Nois Ela Bizmana. We don't read the Megillah only Bizmana. Rav Ashi Kashalei Rabida. Rav Ashi has a contradiction. Rabida. Yeah. In Noikim Lo Lebraise Kerab Yosef Rabida. And Rav Ashi attributes the Braise to Rabbi Yosef Ber Yehida. Emi Umar Rabbi Yehida Bizman Azeh Hoil Mistaklim Ba. Ein Kohen. Did Rabbi Yehida really say that Bizman Hazeh, because everybody looks at what day it is, we don't read the Megillah only Bizmana? I ask a question. I have the Chastira fragen like they say in Yiddish. Rabbi Yehida says, I'm Messiah, Mukam Shenachnusim B'Shayni V'Chamishi. When can we read the Megillah earlier than the 14th? Mukam Shenachnusim B'Shayni V'Chamishi. Mukam She'enes Nusim, only the places where the villagers come in Mondays and Thursdays. Mukam She'enes Nusim B'Shayni V'Chamishi. But areas where the villagers do not come in She'enes V'Chamishi, Ein Kohen Nois Ela B'Zmana. We don't read it Ela B'Zmana. Frag die Mure Mukam Shenachnusim B'Shayni V'Chamishi Mi Yekrinen, V'Afila B'Zman Hazeh. A place where people come in B'Shayni V'Chamishi. Do we read it before? Afilo Bizman Hazeh. In Moikim Lo Braise Kerabida Kerabioise Breida, and we say the Braise is Roise Breida, Mishim de Kashile de Rabida Rabida. Kerabioise Breida, Mishim de Kashile de Rabida Rabida, and because this question of Rabida Rabida, Moikim Lo Braise Kerabioise Breida, so we say that the Braise goes according to Rabioise Breida. Rav Asher had heard that there are those who teach, the Rabbunim teach, the Braise, in the name of Rabida. Shmira de Ikke de Sun Leik Rabida. The Ikke de Sun Leik Rabida. In Mide Kashelei, the Rabida. Since there's a question of Rabida, Umar, Man de Tuna Leik Rabida, Lav Dafke, those who teach that Rabida did say this Braise, Lav Dafke, they didn't really conclude that this Braise is in the name of Rabbi. Mandatuna like Rabbi Yosef Dafke. Those who say that it's according to Rabbi Yosef Rabbi, those are really said basically that Dafke. This is really Rabbi Yosef Rabbi. Accurate, yes. The Mishnah says that cities that surround the walls, time of Yeshia Benin. We read the Megillah on the 15th, the Shishim Pirim, basically. From where do we know it? The Umakru, the Pusik says, therefore, the Jews, the Yidden that live in unwalled places, mit the Fruze Babu Usa, and the Kufin B'chamish Usa. So the Gemara has, the Fruze Babu Usa, Mekufin Klal Loy. One could say that the unwalled cities celebrate Purim on the 14th, and the residents of the walled cities do not celebrate Purim at all. It doesn't say that it should be Dafke the 14th and the 15th. It just say that they don't celebrate on the 14th. No. The ones that live the Kufas Choyme are not Yidden. The whole celebration, the whole Yom Tov of Purim said Mahoy Devat Kish. So definitely, so the Gemara says no, definitely that it did mean that they can also celebrate Purim. But I'm a Pruzer Ba'abeser. So we should say that they should, the unwalled should do the 14th Mekufim Ba'abeser Ibachamaser. That the walled should do the 14th and the 15th. K'dichsev lios oisem es yoim Abu Usul Chodesh Vesyom Chamish Usul B'chol Shuna. It says that they should observe the 14th and the 15th. So why can't we say that they have 2 days of Purim? So the Gemara says no. I would say, yeah, you're right. The 14th and the 15th. The word es comes and makes a hefsik. Is Hana Babu Usir, Hana Bachamish Usir. Frag die Gemara now, ask the Gemara, Vaime Prusen ba Beiser, Mekofem, Iboy ba Beiser, Iboy Bachames. So say, okay, you know what, you're right. Only 1 day. So maybe you should say like this. The ones that don't have walls, definitely the 14th. The ones that do have walls, can be the 14th or the 15th. So the Gemara, Omakru bezmanehem. Zmano shazeh, loi zmano shazeh. Frag die Gemara, ve'ayno betleiset. Okay. You could say, so at least, so they should do the 13th. Keshishan, like in Shishan. Ashkechem Asiya, Zechira Manula, Omakru, Aile, Nuskura Manasim. As what? But one could say that in the walled cities, Purim is celebrated on the 13th of Udu. What basis exists for assuming that the walled cities celebrate Purim on the 15th as opposed to the 13th? Yeah. It doesn't have to be the 15th. It could be the 13th, the day before. So the Gemara answered Keshisha. The cities, the walled cities should celebrate the same day as Shisham. So we find that the celebration of Purim takes place in non-walled cities on the 14th and the walled cities on the 15th. But Zechira Menulan, where do we know that the Zechira of the Nes is also held on those dates?
Megillah.
Yeah, Megillah and Metunis Lavionim. Or Makruva Yom Moed and Niskura Manasa. Ishke Zechira Lasir.